makeup. Even throughout the year, we go through summer, spring, summer, fall, and then usually equated to being evenings. The summer is the autumn is usually when you reflect on what's going on, and then winter is when things start dying off, and then there's the rest. Things start to rebirth again in the spring. And as we go through these phases in life, it's important a season is over and a new one is sprouting and in. And it's hard to let go of the old, right? It's hard to move on from somewhere where you've probably been for be, be it a location, be it schools, or experience it is that one holds on. It's hard to let go of familiarity that you've built in the commonality of knowingness, right? Because it's a familiar place. Go into a new familiar. Everything starts over. It's almost like the clock strikes zero and let go of what no longer serves you. So for new energy, new opportunities, new people, places in your world. And it's hard to do that. You can reflect on where you've been built and understanding that season and that phase was unique to that in that life. And it's okay to let go and move on. You can be great experiences you had in the time frame where you were there. And you have to in the to be able to move on, to be able to so that you the next phase of what's coming in life. And being that this is 2024, this is an 8 year, is the number of transformation. The number, it's also a number of abundance. But if you're looking and thinking from like an astrological perspective, if you're thinking about the eighth house is a house of formation and change. It's also the house of other people's money, right? Whether you be in business with a part running a business that's receiving money from other people because people are patronizing your business. The eighth house tends to be a season of change. And if we to hold on to serving us, in the end, it usually gets worse before it gets better. So you have to be with having the courage to let go and to move forward, knowing that going to is better than what was. And so consider that you have to set intention next phase that you're going to positive things happen to you in your space. I know life and that's the human experience. We're here to do live out this experience and try what lessons that we need to master in this life so it can be closer to us that us for in being here on this earth. So be specific and set clear, focused out steps, what you desire, manifest in this season, and how that will serve and have a much easier time making the transition in the change that's happening in your life. Change is very rarely is easy, but the beautiful thing about change, as you're being pushed outside of your comfort zone, you're pushed to grow direction. And you get to know a part of yourself that you literally did not know before. So, setting those intentions lay the foundation for you to build stability in your life. And so, here are the motivation in the as you're one chapter getting ready for another. I did vision boards in college. Actually had vision books, the basic notebooks that I see things in magazines, put it into plastic paper in my binder of things that I wanted to bring into my life. don't really do the vision boards anymore. I usually vision locked in of what I want in my head. That's how I bring stuff to reality now. But if you're new at manifestation, having a visual representation of what you are desiring in this next phase of life helps put you into bring those experiences into your life. To journaling. I've been journaling since I was a little girl. It's a huge for me. I feel at home. I feel at peace when I am in my journal. It's the one space in the world I feel like I can go and be myself and just have no judgment. So I love journaling. I use it as a tool to decompress. I use it as a tool to brainstorm. I use it as a tool to uh, get stuff out of my head when it's constantly about it or when I'm overthinking. It's been a very cool tool for me to utilize in general. The PMA, positive mental attitude, I've been preaching that since I was about 15, going to continue to preach it until when. Having a positive attitude works a million times better than having a negative one. When you have a positive attitude, at least you can set the intention of bringing more positive experiences in your world. And it's better to have a positive charge than a negative. You learn that in elementary school. Number 4, you want to stay open to change, be flexible and adaptable as opportunities come your way, whether they are unexpected or, and this helps you embrace the beauty of the and everything that's going on around. I know the transition is probably absolute chaos. I've transition and change consistent, and to a certain degree, it's still chaotic. So do the best, familiarize yourself with something that keeps you transition, and when it gets chaos or chaotic, so that you can stay positive and be able looming over. And that is all for this episode today. I'll be quick. Thank you again for listening. If you like what you listen to on our show, please leave me a 5-star review and share this episode with somebody who you think it will help. It helps our listenership grow. And as always, you can find me on Rashida.ai. I am on socials, TikTok, and on Instagram/Meta. And that's for now, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.